welcome back to another episode of Road to Glory with FC United of Manchester. Bit of news, we're on my profile, my contract, just been offered and accepted a new contract, another four and a bit years left on the new one now. So gave the club a bit of a top division relegation wage drop. Thought that'd be nice for them, but doesn't make sense to be less paid than the players, but it doesn't matter at this point. I don't really care. So enough news. Mahoney has had his first cap for Ireland, so made his international debut against Germany, and apparently he scored. So it's not just us who thinks he's actually doing rather good. 4 caps, 7 goals. Okay, he must have played a few over this period then. So the European League Division B, 7 goals in 4 appearances. That's our boy. I mean, look at that. More goals than appearances. What took Ireland so long? And also, Cicchini's got his first goal for Argentina as well. So, our players are starting to get on the international stage. So up next, we got a couple of comments from Mikey Cowell. We got on the Carabao Cup semi-final second leg episode, which is Series 8, Episode 7. We're racing ahead at the moment. I'll explain why in a minute. This one is Mahoney, you're the man of the series. Seriously, what a signing. Also, Selvik is going out in style, will never be forgotten. Yeah, I mean, I would have kept Selvik if he didn't retire. He would have had another year with me at least, and then I probably would have begged him for double, because I don't think he was that old for a goalkeeper. Not really. And then another one sort of goes on to sort of the same lines on the Carabao Cup episode, the Cup final on Series 8, Episode 8. Selvik deserves the recognition. What a player. And back to the search. Yeah, I knew that would come up. I knew that when I didn't get a goalkeeper this season that there might be a few comments as well about getting another goalkeeper, which I still haven't done. But at some point, I mean, I don't think that's the reason. I don't think that's the reason that we're struggling in some games at the moment. I think it's because we're not great. We don't create enough chances sometimes. So, and he says, congratulations on the League Cup, just 3 more English trophies to go: Community Shield, FA Cup and Premier League. Yeah, well, you've got to win the FA Cup or the Premier League to get to the Community Shield. So we'll go through a couple of them. And some more news. Gabriel Venino, we've signed him. He will be coming to us in January. Obviously, it's outside the transfer market at the moment. And he came up. He was looking for a new club. Obviously, he was based in Brazil. He had an 11 million foreign club release fee, so we paid that. It was about $1.5 million more than the transfer budget we had. So we had to interact with the board to allow us to do the transfer. But they did do it. I'm pretty sure that the contract's something like 80 million maybe. Actually, 80,000, which is pretty good. I mean, this guy is going to be the first choice on the right-hand side, I think. So Karitsa needs to back up his ideas. And I'm just going to quickly go over to Stassin. He's not happy. He hasn't been playing enough, which is fair enough. Maybe I will actually play him, thinking about it. But he did like an interview apparently, and he went public with it. And I'm not happy with it. I've stuck him in the under-18s. I don't think Mahoney's been prolific this season. And a new signing hasn't really had a chance. So this is a problem I need to solve right now. So do I start him? I don't think he's got the match sharpness. Obviously, his training's gone down because he's really annoyed with me. Okay, I'm gonna give him a run of games. He's gonna get a run of 3 games, I think. I don't know if he's gonna start in this game. He's gonna be on the bench. He'll come on if Mahoney doesn't play well, and then we'll deal with it from there. So he'll get 3 games in a row from then on. And he'll get his sharpness, and hopefully he will be able to kick on. So he'll probably start against Stoke. Actually stacked up the top now. So obviously there has been no games since the Man City game. There was a big break from the 23rd of September to the 10th of October. Obviously that's international, so we had a few friendlies just to keep the remaining players sharp. I hope FM doesn't drop the sharpness of the players that went on international duty and actually counts that. But we got Liverpool at home today. It could be a second straight defeat for us, and then we got Atletico Madrid after the Stoke game. So this is going to be a struggle. And then once we get this out of the way, then we'll have some easier games. But if we come out with something in some of these games, then sky might be the limit. Interestingly, Luis Enrique is the manager of Liverpool right now, which might explain why they're now playing a 4-3-3. Connell hasn't been great. Lamadi hasn't been great in some games. Is this a Lamadi game? We're going to keep Anderson out for a bit. Van Oyten, no, don't think so. Fisher, I'm going to give Fisher a go. I think Sangui's going to play this game over Mahovo, you know. Cecchini, Carrizzo, Mahoney and Yang Min-hyuk. Mahoney, he needs to start putting in some more goals. I know it's against Liverpool, but for the approach, I'm going to go cautious for the first 20 minutes or so and just see how we fare. So we're going to go with, the media give me a lot of credit lately, so let's go and put on a worthy display, I think. We're still playing at the Bolton Wanderers Stadium, or the something Street Stadium. And there we go. First highlight of the game, Cameron. So we did go up to positive for a little while, and then we've gone back down to cautious. Kovacevic, can we get out of the back here? Cecchini, Carrizzo. I think we're going to lose the ball here. No, Cecchini picks up the ball. He's got to stop march on the goalkeeper there, but puts it just over the bar. Well, half time, we're not really playing like the home team. Apart from Cecchini, the front four are not playing very well. Fisher's struggling a little bit. I don't really know how we're going to improve things here. Yeah, we're just going to go out with the put on a worthy display again. Well, Stassin and Mark Mahoney and Yang Min-hyuk have not been playing very well. So I'm going to put Monjuizu or Dave, aka. I'm going to put Robert on, I think, on the left-hand side. Carrizzo I'm going to leave on for now. And everyone else seems to be doing okay. Fisher's sort of stepped up a little bit. Hopefully we can push on a little bit. Let's just have a look, see if they've made any subs. They have made some. So both weak of foot as usual. And Tonali is going to be marked up. I think he's scored against us once before, didn't he? They've only made the 2 subs, so. Corner. Cecchini. Have we got something in us today? Cross comes in, Mandic is there, comes out. Fisher's going to go for a shot, is he? And I don't know how Dave didn't put that in the back of the net. Well, we are actually going to have to replace Carrizzo now with Vidal. I'm going to put Fer Lopez on the right, you know. Sangui. We're going to put Mahovo on and see if he can't do something there. How many more? All right, we're going to have one more stoppage after this to make one more sub, I think. Right, they've made a bunch of changes now. Nico O'Reilly. So we're going to mark these. Fisher is knackered. We're going to put Sam Curtis on. Well, a point at the Tough Street Community Stadium. Not bad, really. I mean, we started getting a lot of momentum towards the second half and probably should have and could have won that. For Lopez, didn't play very well on the right-hand side in the end. Sangui did okay. Mahoney didn't play well. Carrizzo played okay in the end, actually, but he got tired. Yang Min-hyuk was terrible. And Dave didn't do too well either. We'll just give the team abuse for that. That wasn't too bad. Right, we're back. We hosted Stoke and we had a 1-0 win in the end, very late in the day. Carrizzo popping up, he's heard the new signings coming in. But Anderson seemed to play well. Vanoy still not quite at the moment. Sangui, yeah, played pretty well here. They had no shots, so it was backs against the wall for them. They're pretty much hemmed in, but yeah, sometimes it's really hard to get at some of these newly promoted teams when they sit so deep. So if we look at the Premier League now, second to fourth is all on 19 points, but we got a game in hand on Manchester City, which is interesting. Obviously, I don't think they have. Do they have Champions League football? I don't think they do. They might be in the Europa League. I'm not sure. But anyway, Spurs still running away with it, having a bit of a mad one. Anyway, we're going to go through this. Atletico Madrid, we're going to be at home, but I think we're going to play cautious on this one. I'm going to put Mahoney up top again. Yang Min-hyuk hasn't had a good few games. Cecchini will play. Mandic, no, not Van Oysten. We're going to have Kovacevic for this one. Fisher will play Sangui, Carrizo, Cecchini, Yang Min-hyuk, and Mahoney. Well, Atletico Madrid playing sort of 3-5 at the back, whatever you want to call it, 3-4-3. Might need to be positive against them. Let's just say, put on a real show out there. I think probably will go positive. This is what we live for. Right, free kick. Mandic to take. See, Atletico sitting quite deep, so I don't know if they're going to be able to press high. Hopefully that means that we can progress the ball up the pitch. Anderson finds Sangui into Yang Min-hyuk. He needs a runner, though. He beats his man anyway. He's going to cut it back, is he? Cuts inside Yang Min-hyuk, and who puts that in? I think it actually took a deflection, but Yang Min-hyuk comes up with a goal. And what a memorable goal that would turn out to be if things continue going our way like that. Sangui seems to do quite well down there. Yang Min-hyuk, I mean, I didn't expect him to. I was expecting him to put a cross here, but inside. Did it take a deflection in? Cuts inside. Wrong foots that player. What happens? Oh, I think the defender almost put it past his own goalkeeper, but yeah, we'll take that. All right, throw in then. Fisher to take. He's having a good game so far. Instead, way Sangui heads it down to Yang Min-hyuk. Sangui. Yang Min-hyuk again finds Cecchini, or whatever I call it now. Another throw in. Sangui finds Yang Min-hyuk. Anderson. McConnell. Fisher. So much space. If only he got the ball over there quicker. Does his man. Comes in. And Cecchini scores. And we're 2-0 up against Atletico Madrid. Just before half-time. And you can't say we don't deserve it currently. I mean, if that ball comes in quicker, a bit more pace, Fisher, and maybe in front of him, he could have got at that fullback a little quicker, but it doesn't matter. He gets past his man, takes a little deflection, and Cecchini beats the goalkeeper to it. And, wow, what a start. Looks like we've got a kick-off highlight here. Simeone, England, Schwari, Simeone. Schwari, Simeone again, Alvarez, Simeone, he's on his own in there, now he's got players in there, Guerrero, Barrios, and they're back in the game. That's so disappointing. Just before half time, although I don't think we didn't really hang on from the kick-off. It's a good goal. I think the goalkeeper, Kelleher, is blindsided here, yeah, probably is, and disappointing. Well, half-time goes, and we have been the better team. And if we came in at 2-0 up at half-time, I'd probably be a bit more positive. But I feel that the door's open now. Diego Simeone's still at Atletico. Obviously, his son's there now as well, but yeah. Actually, where is his son? I thought I saw... Has he gone off? Oh. Put on a real show out there. Let's do it again. Right, 60 minutes. Perfect time to make some subs. Anderson's not had a great game, so we're going to put Lamadi on. And Carrizo just hasn't done it. He just hasn't done it. Let's put Robert on. Honor Bradley for Atletico Madrid. Won the ball. Mahoney did win the second ball, but Atletico Madrid is so close there. Let's demand a little bit more. Yeah, they've made a couple of substitutions now, so we're going to weaker foot these and probably even mark them out of the game if we can. Right, we need to put Sam Curtis on. Fisher is a bit tired there. Robert's not playing amazing. And Mark Mahoney gone to a 4-2-4. I don't know if that's going to be good for our cautious mentality or not. It could be. If that's the case and they're pushing forward, I mean, Pierre Monyu might be the guy. Bit of pace on the break. More substitutions from Atletico. Conor Gallagher still playing there. All time at the Bolton Wanderers Stadium. I'm not going to call it the Tough Streets Community Stadium. A famous win for us beating Atletico Madrid, you know. And that's 3 for 3 we are in the Champions League. And somehow Manchester City get into the Champions League. I don't know how they managed that. But yeah, what a famous night for us. I'm going to praise the team for that. Assistant manager wanted to say, oh, it's a good win, even though we weren't at our best. What are you talking about, man? So there is another 1.8 million for us. Hopefully that's probably bridged that gap that we had in that transfer spend. Although, it's taken out of our transfer, but we'll get more transfer funds. That's fine. So anyway, let's go into the fixture schedule then. Well, surely we have to come back for Arsenal and AC Milan in the Champions League, which isn't a lot of games to play, which is a nice change for a bit. So we're going to reach the thing of November, and I don't really know what to make of AC Milan at the moment. I mean, where are they in the Champions League? I mean, they're 12th, but they've played one more game than we have, and they've got 6 points for 4 games, and we got 9 points from 3. So I still don't know what to expect from that. I mean, if we can beat Basel and Olympiacos, and obviously Bayern Munich walk over us, and I don't expect us to get anything from Napoli. I mean, whatever, this AC Milan result probably will dictate whether we qualify for the last 16 or not. We probably will, but we probably go into the qualifiers sort of thing, or the playoffs. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. Until the next episode, I will see you later. Bye bye.